Like yourself.
Just leave it like that.
I'm just trying to like him. Sorry.
Just always look in your eyes while you do it, just to make it like even more awkward for you.
That's okay.
Do I need to be mindful also? Wait, was I supposed to bring a story? 'Cause I don't have one.
Yeah,
Just think up
just think of
whatever,
one right
whatever
now.
you want to talk about.
We'll go to your list.
I don't have a story.
Just make it up, whatever.
I'm Jacob.
And I'm AJ.
Again. Sorry.
Hi guys and welcome to Titan Talks. I'm Crystal.
I'm Tatiana.
And I'm Jen.
And today we have two guests with us.
I'm Jacob.
And I'm AJ.
And they're from our TitanTV team. So today we're going to be talking about some current topics. Who wants to start? AJ? Jacob?
Jacob.
I'll go first. Today in the news, big deal for mankind. A space probe launched by the European Space Society landed on a comet moving 100,000 miles per hour. So
From entire, all of Europe.
that's what they're called. So, yeah.
Yeah, just
One
all of
collective
Europe
European
just got
space. They all
together.
got together, all however many countries it was, and they said, you know what, let's make a space program because
Why not? Yeah.
we can.
And Bill Nye, the science expert, had some awesome things to say on Facebook, right?
Yeah, he was within, I would say, a half hour of the news breaking. Bill Nye the Science Guy came out with a video, and it was pretty inspiring.
Did you cry?
A little bit. A tear rolled down my cheek.
A single
but
tear.
Yeah.
Just a single
A
I
single
saw it.
tear.
I wiped it.
Oh, that's
Aw.
beautiful.
Yeah,
They're
that's
actually
so
best
adorable.
friends. So watch out for the Jacob and AJ show coming to you soon.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So the probe landing on the comet, it's a pretty big deal. We're going to learn a lot about comets and how they move. And
Their lives.
yeah, the lives of comet, what they do from, day to day.
Maybe they'll start like a YouTube show that we can
Like a
make.
day in the life of the comet.
Yeah.
I will tune in
And we'll all just go see Interstellar.
afterwards, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. Cool. We'll hang out.
Did anybody watch that movie? Would you
I
guys
haven't.
think of it?
Yes,
No.
it was amazing.
No
Everyone should
spoilers.
go see it.
Yeah, no
I won't
spoilers.
spoil
Just talk
it.
about it. But
Watch
don't
it in
spoil
IMAX.
I
Yes.
still need
I
IMAX
actually
is a
heard
must.
the opposite
You heard to
because
not
of
watch
the
it in IMAX.
sound.
Watch it on your phone.
All right, don't get picky.
No, that I haven't seen it.
I
Someone told me that the
seriously
sound
watched it in IMAX.
was really
my,
bad.
my ears almost blew out of my head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was pretty loud.
it was loud, but I
Definitely
would
worth
still
it.
recommend IMAX
If you're not poor.
if you're not poor.
You wanna go?
Okay, so latest thing, SNL has had some great episodes. About 2 weeks ago, Jim Carrey was on there. I think all of us just saw the Chandelier one, where he spoofs it. He dances to it with one of the actresses on the show, and I haven't seen the music video for Chandelier, but it looks somewhat, I don't know if you guys have watched the music for it, but it looks really good, and the skit was really funny. And I think Sia joined in some of the fun in the video,
For
right?
a little bit, yeah.
And then we also watched Chris Rock and his monologue, his open for the show that he did this past weekend. I know there was some controversy regarding that because
People thought he was a hater.
right. So it talks about 9/11, about the Boston
technical term.
bombing, but I think he did it really well. It was really well written, and he's a great comedian. I think if it was somebody else, they might not have done it so well. But I also like that he touched on the commercialization of holidays, Christmas. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I agree. I think he played it safe. I think he's a well-known comedian, so if anybody's going to touch on those subjects, somebody like Chris Rock, I think he stayed on the safe side. I don't think anything he said was too offensive. Just speaking about the subject shouldn't offend people. You should listen to what he has to say before you get up in arms. But I think it was pretty funny.
Yeah, he had a really, really big statement that he kind of said towards the end. Because at first, I was a little on the fence about whether or not it was actually offensive. And then he kind of goes on to talk about the whole commercialization. And, it's really, really apparent in our society, just like they say Valentine's Day isn't really a day for love anymore. It's more of a day where, the economy makes money on all these greeting cards, candies, flowers, you name it.
And I mean, that's what comedians do. They make fun of stuff. So they take something controversial and they put a spin on it and they make it hilarious. And he did a good job doing that.
And I think a lot of the controversy also just came from people that may not have watched it and just saw, an article written about it in the newspaper or a headline. on the news and just like, oh wow, he's speaking about this, but they didn't really see the context where it was made or what he exactly said. So I think people need to first watch and then comment on it before saying anything.
Well, I was looking on Instagram and Kim Kardashian posted this picture of her butt. And
Okay, yeah.
have you seen it? Have you guys seen it?
No.
No.
I have.
Yeah, and it's like it's quite impressive. And like the headline of it's a magazine cover, and the headline is "Break the Internet." You know, because the point is that she's so
She's so big, it's gonna go viral and crash the
controversial and
internet.
all of that people are just gonna basically crash the internet with it. And I mean, if you've seen it, like after she posted it, it was all over. Everyone was talking about it. I saw some guy on Facebook being like, "That's disrespectful to her husband," and blah. So, what do you guys think?
Way to stay humble, Kim. Good work. And as far as what Kanye West thinks, who really cares? I mean, he's probably offended and
He retweeted it, so I
Yeah.
think he was probably like, "That's my girl."
The whole thing
Yeah.
with Kanye and Kim, I kind of feel like their entire marriage is like one big
Joke?
marketing scheme.
Yeah.
Sort
Don't
of
talk
thing,
to me about
you know?
it. That's true love.
Your Instagram is in honor of them, is it
I
not?
love him so.
Kimye, you're a Kimye fan?
I love him. I just think that, people can do whatever they want. I just like, if she wants to do it and he's offended, then he can just not marry her. That's what she does. She's
Words of
a
truth.
public figure. She can do whatever she wants with her body. It's whatever.
I mean, regardless of what people want to say about her, I do think that she's a good businesswoman because you see other socialite celebrities like Paris Hilton, who Kim actually used to work for once
Yeah.
upon a time, and nobody really cares about Paris Hilton anymore. But you look at Kim Kardashian and the rest of the family, they have such a good marketing strategy for them that they're in the news all the time. Besides
They
the
know
fact
how to
that they're
stay
super-
relevant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically. So mine has to do, my topic for the day has to do with T Swift. She recently, you guys can hate, but
Is that her Twitter?
Haters gonna
Twitter
hate.
T-Swizzle.
I'm just going to shake it off, but whatever. So T Swift actually recently took all of her music off Spotify, the internet streaming music site, and it's pretty controversial because, a lot of other artists they have their music out there and they're very interested in getting it out to other people so they can listen to it. And a lot of her fans are really irritated because, they buy the albums and they buy the music, but they want to listen to it on Spotify for free as well. I don't know, some people are saying that it was kind of a shady move by her. What do you guys think?
I think it was
Yeah.
super shady.
Definitely.
Shady girl.
I just think I understand that's her music. She could do whatever she wants, but I think fans all over the place. They might not be extreme fans that they want to go buy her album like right away. Like some other fans, they might just want to listen to a few of her songs on Spotify, and I may not want to buy one of her songs and just like listen to it every now and then. So I think having that option as a fan is good for her. But I mean, again, she chooses to do what she wants, and she's losing out on that money that they would have given her, even though it's not enough for her. $6 million a year is not enough for her from Spotify. So,
But I mean, okay, gonna play devil's advocate here. At the same time, like she did just release an album in the first week that went platinum since it's the first one that's gone platinum in a week since 2002 with Eminem. So she does kind of have the credibility, like she does have the following. If she does want people to purchase her albums instead, people are actually gonna do
Yeah,
it.
so it doesn't matter.
So yeah, that's true.
if anybody can do it, it's her.
Yeah, I know she's like the exception to the streaming rule.
Yeah.
As
If
talented
it's
as
even a
she
rule.
is, and even though she might not make any money from Spotify, I still think that's gained exposure from people who might
Yeah.
have never heard her music,
Like sometimes you
True.
listen to one song and you end up listening to the whole album and you're like, oh, I kind of like this.
Exactly.
Maybe
I
I'll
got
buy
into a lot
it.
of different bands like that.
Yeah.
Pandora, all these kinds of
Yeah.
streaming services.
And they do get paid a little
artists.
bit,
Yeah, exactly.
so-
That I think benefit artists in ways more than just direct revenue toward them.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But, obviously, just like you said, they're still going to end up paying that money at their shows, on merchandise, on T-shirts, all these kinds of things.
Yeah.
I went to Disneyland yesterday.
Really?
How was that?
I went to Disneyland yesterday. It was a lot of fun. I haven't been, I'd say, in about 2 years, and I was pleasantly surprised with how many things changed about certain rides.
Do you go on Haunted Mansion?
I went on Haunted Mansion, yes. They have all the Christmas decorations up now, so that's pretty cool. They have the
Okay.
whole Nightmare Before Christmas theme.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a new computer graphic sort of thing on the intro video in the elevator on the roof projected, and it looks amazing. And it actually is pretty creepy, which is something that the Haunted Mansion should have been the whole time, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So do you plan on going more often now?
If I can afford a pass in the next, 6 months,
Yeah.
let's wait for tax season, right? Am I right, Tony? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
So when we're not buying tickets to IMAX Interstellar,
Yeah.
And not getting passes at Disneyland.
So these are
Yeah.
really like 101s on how to get broke, really.
Pretty much, yeah.
basically.
Yes.
So what was the last thing you saw on YouTube, Crystal?
Okay, well, the last two things that I watched were the SNL skits, Chandelier, and Chris Rock monologue, which were both great.
Jacob?
the thing that's in my mind this week is, it's been all over my news feed on Facebook. My friend who posts me in all kinds of ridiculous videos all the time that I don't approve to put on my wall, but I still watch them. A lady getting slapped in the face on a bus.
I saw that. That was so disturbing.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't want to say like she deserved it, but she kind of asked for
No,
it.
but like they went into full-on fight mode, and it's like there's a point where you just stop. Like, don't.
It's about a
into
5'5" lady. She
And-
goes up and hits a 6'5" guy.
And he full-on like gets into a fight with her.
He gets jumped afterwards by about.
And his friends jump back.
Did she knock him out?
No,
they
he
all
almost
just
knocks
get
her
into
out.
like a full fight, like her friends against his friends.
It's a New York
It was
subway
just-
station brawl.
it was
It's.
ridiculous.
I wonder if it was staged.
I don't think
I
so,
don't think
but
No,
I
no.
think those
Like
things
people,
are
if you see people in the subway start walking away,
Oh.
yeah, it was really disturbing. What
Yeah.
about you, Jen?
Well, I have two. Earlier today, Tatiana and I were watching the OC clips of Seth.
I love the OC.
Yes.
Oh.
We were
Christmas.
watching a clip from the
Christmas.
Christmas episode
Christmas.
when he's
Yeah.
talking about the combination of the two holidays because, of course, he's Jewish and he's also Christian, so he has, Hanukkah and Christmas into one amazing holiday, Christmas.
Because that's not sacrilegious.
I mean,
In any
Not at
it
all.
works on the
Kids,
OC.
embrace the diversity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other one, I usually watch clips from The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and I was watching a skit, I think they did either last night or the night before, with Drew Barrymore, and it was about it was like a spritz perfume one. I don't know, I thought it was pretty funny. It's basically them just, talking in crazy accents and spraying perfume on people walking by.
free perfume, hey,
Yeah.
They can get expensive.
I saw. Last thing I watched was probably a makeup tutorial.
On
Is that your look?
Is that your look of the day?
No, this was just my creative genius. But
So humble, so humble.
I don't remember
That's
what
why
it
we
was
love
about.
her.
I follow like 10 makeup gurus, whatever, so that's all I watch. So there's really nothing interesting about the video in particular unless you're into that, but I've just seen a lot of that, which I'm sure is what AJ also saw last. Right?
Actually, no. The last thing I think I saw on YouTube was, I think I was watching like a compilation of Andy's best moments from Parks and Recreation. Anybody watch that show?
Which one's Andy?
Chris Pratt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's really, really funny, and that's a great show.
I'll watch it right now. For
Right
you.
now?
Right now.
As
I'm
soon
gonna-
as-
right
as
after
soon as
this
we
is
start-
over,
As soon as this
I'm
is
gonna
done,
start
As soon as we
go.
stop rolling,
Yeah.
as soon as we stand up from these couches,
Yeah,
you have
I'm
to
gonna
watch
watch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
All right, well, thank you guys. That was the topics for the week, and we also gave you a little tidbit about what we watched on YouTube. Let us know what you've been watching on YouTube and what topics you want us to talk about. We might talk about them next time we see you. Remember to follow us on Twitter.
The links will be around.
Somewhere.
Probably on
Subscribe,
Jacob's
follow,
face.
and just comment on what you want to
And
see. Thank you guys.
And if you have any questions for Leah,
Oh, yeah. We forgot about Leo.
Oh, we
Leo.
totally didn't even talk about Leo on this one.
Who wants to introduce?
you.
Didn't
have
you name him?
Yeah.
Oh, I think.
No, it was AJ.
I was the one who named him.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
Okay, you can introduce him then, AJ.
I can introduce him?
Yeah.
All right,
He's our
guys.
mascot at Titan TV.
He's our mascot at Titan TV. He's a close and personal friend of mine. He's helped me through some really, really hard times. He's a great listener.
He
really, you
piggybacks.
guys. He raps?
No, he piggybacks.
Oh,
on-
oh. Well, he raps too. I don't know if you
Oh,
knew that.
really?
Yeah, he's a great freestyle rapper. He can go on for hours.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
So, what's his name?
His name's Leo. We already said his name.
No,
Full name.
Leo
name.
DiCaprio.
Leo Fettuccini.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's it. Thanks, guys. Bye.